So this video is going to talk about first ionization energy. So first ionization energy, it measures the attraction between the nucleus and the outer shell electrons, which means that if you have a nucleus here, so what we will try to do when we're ionizing is that we'll take out the outermost electron and remove it completely from that atom. So here, previously what we've been seeing is that you're heating the element and then the electrons get excited, they move to a higher energy level and then they come back. When we are ionizing, we are not bringing back the electrons. The electrons go out and they just get lost out of the atom. It's not coming back in the atom. So electron is completely removed from the atom, so you end up with an ion. So because we're removing electron by electron, so we'll see removal of one electron first. So when we remove one electron, we end up with a positive ion. Now, for us to be able to do this, we need to start only with the gaseous element. So from the gaseous element, we're removing electron to end up with monopositive charged ions plus the electron which is gone. So this is what is ionization energy. So first, ionization energy is defined as the minimum amount of energy required to remove 1 mole of electron. Please make that change. From 1 mole of gaseous atoms, it's very important that the atoms are gaseous state to produce 1 mole of gaseous monopositive ions. So that's the general equation. So let's see for sodium. So for sodium, we'll start with sodium gaseous atoms, ionize to give us monopositive gaseous ions of sodium and 1 electron. So whatever the charge, whether it's a metal, whether it's a non-metal, whatever the valency of that element, when we're talking about first ionization energy, we are removing only 1 electron to end up with a monopositive ion. Okay, the charge is going to be plus and it's just going to be monopositive ions. So try to do for calcium, aluminium and oxygen. Pause the video, write them down, and then you can check your answer. So these are the answers. So you see whatever, so calcium has valency 2, but still it's producing Ca+, because we are doing first ionization energy. We're removing 1 electron. Oxygen, even if it is a non-metal, it's still forming O+, because we're removing electron. We're talking about first ionization energy. Now, second ionization energy now, it's the amount of energy required to remove 1 mole of electron from 1 mole of gaseous monopositive ions. So what we're doing now, so once we got the Al+, so let's say we start with sodium. So sodium gas, we remove 1 electron. So that's called first ionization energy, or first ionization energy gives us Na+. From Na+, we remove 1 electron. So remove 1 mole of electron. So this is called second ionization energy, which means that you're removing the second electron. That would give you Na2+. From Na2+, you can continue and remove 1 more electron, 1 mole of electron. That would be called the third ionization energy. So you end up with Na3+. So you can remove any electron. So you can remove actually all the electrons successively, one after the other, and you'll have the different ionization energies until you remove all the electrons actually. So third, ionization energy required to remove 1 mole of electron from 1 mole of gaseous ions to produce 1 mole of gaseous ions with charge 3+. Okay, so write down equations for the first, second, third ionization of aluminium. So let's see this. So that's what you have. So first ionization energy, you're starting with aluminium atoms in gaseous state. For second ionization energy, you're starting with Al plus gas, and for third ionization energy, you're starting with Al3 plus gas. Okay.